What's good, Keisha Squad? How you guys doing? I'm doing all right. Before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, get that bell, ring a ding ding, hit that subscribe button. Because if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? You're missing out. I am about to get back on my grind. I am about to start posting vlogs, pranks, challenges, all that good stuff. If you guys got some video ideas, leave that in the comment section down below. Make sure in the comment section down below you follow my TikTok. I post on TikTok every day. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, live me, all of that good stuff. Because if I'm not on YouTube, I'm either on Instagram live, I'm either making TikToks on TikTok live, and things like that, and that good nature. I am currently live on Live Me right now while I'm vlogging this little vlog for you guys because I dropped a vlog last night. Well, I dropped a vlog last night early morning, and that was the cleaning routine. So if you guys didn't see that video, go check that video out. So it's currently 1:20 in the morning, March 9th, and I'm up, can't sleep. It's like I I be up. I be up during the night, sleep during the day. I don't like when I say I sleep during the day. I go to sleep at like when my mom leaves out for work. My mom leaves out for work at like 5 o'clock, so I go to sleep at like 5 o'clock, 5:30. Wake up around depends on the time that my mom gets off. Like my mom works like 5 to 10. I'll get up at 11 because I like to, you know, cook breakfast, make sure she eats and all that good nature. So today's video is going to be a life update video. So, meaning I'm going to tell you guys where I've been, why I haven't been dropping videos, why I haven't been dropping bangers and all that good stuff. Um, because some of you guys already follow me on social medias. Y'all be like, why you're not posting on YouTube? Da 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 da. So today is going to be that video telling you guys where I've been, what I've been going through, a little life update. So, for you guys that don't know, well, I didn't tell anybody. I made a post on Instagram, but not about the real situation that occurred. So, back a year ago, 2020, November 2020, um, I was out working one night. I was doing a delivery job. If you guys don't know what Grubhub is, Grubhub's like where you pick up people's food and deliver it to them. So I was out doing that one day with my mom, my great grandmom, and my sisters. So then my great grandpa, he was home alone because we were all staying together. It was me, my sisters, my mom, my great grandparents. We were all living in the same house. So with that being said, me, my great grandma, my mom, and my sisters were out doing Grubhub. So one day, my great grandma was like, and this is all 2020. One day, my great grandma was like, I gotta go use the bathroom. So me thinking she gotta go to the bathroom, she's telling me she gotta go to the bathroom. So I turned myself off of Grubhub, and we were close to our house. So I was like, great grandma, I'm gonna take you to the house so you can use the bathroom. Then once you use the bathroom, we could go back on Grubhub and finish doing the orders and making the money. So we pull up in the driveway. I'm sitting in the car with my mom, my two sisters, and my great grandma. They all three go in the house. So it's just me and my mom sitting in the car. So my sisters go in the house. Usually when we go in the house, my great grandpa's sitting in the living room on the couch. So mind you, he wasn't sitting on the couch. So my older sister goes upstairs, and my great grandma was in the bathroom downstairs because at the time we were living in a 4 bedroom, 2 bath, and she had to use the bathroom. So she was in the downstairs bathroom. So all my sisters heard were Shayana. My great grandpa was calling my sister's name. He was just saying, Shayana, help, Shayana, help. So, being as though he was calling her name, she ran upstairs to the bathroom and he was in the shower. So, he was in the shower. He was going to get in the shower, but I think his body gave out. You know how you when your balance is off, you know how elderly people, their balance could be off at their balance could be off at times. So I think his balance was off and he had fell in the shower. So then my older sisters in the bathroom, him, my great grandma and my older sisters in the bathroom trying to help him up out the shower and all that good things. Mind you, he was in there for like hours. Mind you, we never knew he fell because, you know, we were out grub pupping and he didn't call nobody. So I'm guessing his phone was left in my great grandparents' room. So then we got they were getting they was getting him up. They sent my little sister out to the car to get me and my mother. So me and my mom's like, yeah, what's going on? So we get out the car. First thing I'm doing, I threw my phone down because I had to run upstairs to help my sister and my great grandma. So I threw my phone down, ran upstairs. I was like, to my older sister, Shayana, what happened? She was like, we came in, Papa was screaming mommy's name and my name, and I was like, okay. So I see them trying to help him up out the shower because he fell. Mind you, we only had one bathroom with a shower. Like, it wasn't no bed, it wasn't like, you know how usual houses have the bath and the shower? The house that we were living in only had the shower, didn't have a bathtub. So he fell in the shower. So we helping him out. We get him up. He's weak because he's been stuck in that same spot for at least 2 hours. I said, I asked him how did he fall. He said he was going to step in the shower and he fell and he couldn't get up. So like his balance was off. So we got him to my great grandparents' room. Mind you, my great grandpa and great grandmom's room was on the same floor as the bathroom where the shower was. So we didn't have to take no steps or anything like that. So we took him to the room. We put his what are them things that you call the pens? I think that's what they're called. What elderly people wear, like, cause sometimes they have accidents. We put that on him, and we asked him if he's okay. So balance is still off. I went. So then his balance is off. So I'm thinking, does he need to go to the hospital? His balance is off. He doesn't know this. He doesn't know that. So my mom's on the phone with the ambulance. Alright. I'm on the phone calling my cousin that's the nurse. I'm like, Papa just fell. He's like he's weak. So he's weak. We need to go to the hospital. Ambulance, paramedics and stuff arrived and all of that good stuff. And they asked him, did he need to go to the hospital? He told them he didn't need to go to the hospital. So then I'm calling my other cousin that's the nurse that only lives down the street. So mind you, she got 2 kids. So she brought the baby and her oldest child over with her. So I was holding the baby while she was upstairs just checking my great grandpa out. And after she was checking him out, she was like, he needs to go to the hospital. He's weak. He was weak. His words were slurred. It hurts talking about it. Like, I just want to cry right now. But I'm gonna get deeper into the story. So he went to the hospital. So she was saying he need to go to the hospital. So I'm on the phone calling the ambulance again, saying we need the ambulance to come back because he needs to go to the hospital and be checked out because his words are slurring. He's weak. So ambulance came back. They took him to the hospital. She had left the baby with us. She was up at the hospital with my great grandpa for a couple of hours. And then she came back, she picked the baby up, and that was that. So like 2 days go past, and the hospital still didn't call my great grandma, which is his wife. So my great grandma was in the house going on talk about why the fuck the hospital didn't call me. I'm the motherfucking wife. I'm the one that should be getting the information, not nobody else. So she's tripping. She's telling me to take her to the hospital. I'm saying, Mama, I can't take you to the hospital. It's COVID. She's saying, I don't give a shit. I will walk. You know how elderly people get irritated because they don't get their way. So I'm sitting here trying to talk her out. So it's like, Mama, we could call out to the hospital. You could tell them you're the wife and you don't want nobody else getting information on your husband. So she did that. Then, like day 5 of him being in the hospital comes, and he was getting discharged. So, like, their daughter had came down from Ohio. Nobody knew she was coming. So her and my cousin and their um and my great grandparents' daughter were in cahoots. So they was telling the hospital to keep my great grandpa until their daughter got here. So my great grandma's like, why the fuck this? Why the fuck that? She's irritated at this point. She just don't give a fuck. She wanna spaz out. So then she comes, try to play everything cool, talk about like we never knew my great grandpa was coming home. She comes in, everybody's happy. Then she comes out, talk about dad's coming home. So then we're putting two and two together. We're like, oh, so you had the hospital hold him till you got here because you thought nobody was taking care of him. Mind you, my great grandpa was an independent man. My great grandpa used to drive a school bus. He drove a bus for 12 years. Last year he chose to retire. Um, I think his body was getting tired. So last year he had chose to retire and things like that. Um, this is in 2020. No, it's in 2021. This is all in 2021. So, mind you, my cousin pulls up in the driveway. She's passing his phone and his wallet to his daughter. So he comes home, his window on his car won't go up. So my great grandparents' daughter took it to the shop and was out with the car all night. So we're thinking he gonna come back, he gonna come back. My great grandpa woke up the next day, asked about his wallet and his phone. Their daughter had gave his phone away to her son. That man needs a phone, right? And the man's not disabled, the man's not handicapped, the man's not y'all, I don't like talking in the dark because it echoes and my neighbors can hear. Um and things like that. So they my aunt, their daughter, which is my aunt, had got mad because my older sister had told my great grandpa, they're taking your car out, being out all night. So my great grandpa's like to his daughter, I don't want my car moved. I don't want nobody driving my car if it's not me. That started a whole argument. My great grandmom got mad. She stumped out the house. Nobody could find her. Whole time she was in the backyard. So then the daughter's out in the backyard talking to her in this type of way. Then everybody come in the house. My older sister's arguing with my aunt, and my grandma's telling her daughter, "Get the fuck out my face! Get out my house." Mind you, my great grandpa's not supposed to be walking, so he comes down the steps, talk about some. Yeah, I said I don't want nobody driving my car. You know how elderly people get upset. So he was like, yeah, I don't want nobody driving my car. And she was like, Dad, nobody's driving your car. He said, so where was my car last night? So then my sister and my aunt going back and forth. And my great grandpa telling Cheyenne, my older sister named Cheyenne, stop going back and forth with her. Arguing's not going to fix nothing. Which arguing never fix a problem. Feel what I'm saying? So my aunt goes stumping, I can't do this. Let me go get dad ready. Let me go pack his stuff. So they take my great grandpa against his will. He didn't want to go. So my great grandma and her arguing. My great grandma told them, I'm not going no fucking where. That's my husband. I can take care of my husband. If my husband needs me to wash his ass, I will wash his ass. If my husband needs me to cook, I can do that because I'm his wife. If anything, she could make his decision like she was telling her. Y'all, I'm getting a little teary out. That's why I keep sniffing it. So then they took my great grandpa, locked him in a car like he's some child. Um, Took him to Smyrna. Then the next day, they're trying to bribe my great grandma to come. She said, I'm not fucking going. I have a whole house. I'm not going no fucking where. They said, but your husband needs you. She said he has a phone. So they got both of them down in Smyrna. So they lied to my great grandma and said they was going to bring her back. Never brought her back. So then people's calling my phone. You know, my mom just pulled a knife out on them. Da, 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 da. That's not my problem. Y'all took her and y'all told her y'all was going to bring her back home and never brought her back. So that's y'all's problem to deal with, not my problem. So then, so they were gone for a few months. Then, I knew where the house was in Toledo. So my mom's close friend and I called my godmom. She rented a van. Um, Me, my mom, my godmom, my sister's girlfriend, my little sister, and my sister all went to Ohio to do a welfare check. That didn't work out. So then the cops come because we asked to do for welfare check. They say my great grandma said she don't know what she woman's house was. That's not my great grandma. She know who you say. If you say a name, she's supposed to say I want to go. Um. So then after the cops left, we went back and people were staring at us. So we were sitting there on top of the rental van, asking them what the fuck they're looking at. Do they have a problem? Do they got something to say? So no soon after that, the cops come back, talk about something. If we don't leave them alone, we're gonna get locked up. Plus, like, fuck that, ain't nobody getting locked up. So we just got in the rental van, we left, and we said, freak it, freak it. You know what I mean? We wasn't gonna be able to do that. Oh, yeah. So then, we went home, drove 8 hours back to Delaware, did some things we weren't supposed to do when we got back to Delaware. Um, so one day we're me, my mom, and my sisters. My sister's new girlfriend. No, no, scratch that. It was me, my sister ex-girlfriend, my mom, and my little sister. We was in the house one day. My uncle come knocking at the door. Mind y'all, at this time we had a pit bull. Our pit bull did pit Gabe. So my uncle pulling on the doorknob, trying to get in the house. Mind you, he know we got a pit bull. So the pit bull, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, mind you. My dog's at the door just going crazy. Like she was ready to eat some shit up. So then he left. So then once he left, we had left out the house. We locked the house up. We left. We did some grub up and all that. And we just had forgot about the situation. Mind you, their daughter was money hungry. She was taking control of her and all of that. It was a year, right? This is gonna get the emotional part. So they were 8 hours away. Um, my aunt's husband was letting my great grandma use the phone. While his wife was at work, my great grandma was on the phone one day. She said she didn't want to be there and to come get her. That's when we rented that rental car and we went and tried to go get her. And they were holding that lady hostage. They would not let that lady out the house. But stay strong. Stay strong. Alright. Now we're moving on to 2022. If y'all wanna know, I'm drinking tea. January the 5th, 2022, at 7 o'clock, my great grandpa had passed away. Right? While he was in Delaware in 2021, and he was in the hospital, and they were doing tests on him, we found out he had a blood clot, a spot on his legs, and he had a prostate, but they was going to test to see if it was cancer. Um, Before he could even get them tests done, they had him gone in Ohio. Um, but January 5th, 2022, my great grandfather had passed away. And that really broke me because he passed away 7 days before his birthday. He would have been 87. He would have been 87 years old on January 12th, 2022. He was not here for his 87th birthday. And I feel as though he should have been here for his birthday. I feel as though if he was in Delaware and he would have got that taken care of, he would have been here for his 87th birthday. He would have been here. He left his wife before her birthday. And usually every year on her birthday, he takes her out to eat to Red Lobster, or he goes and gets them a steak or something, and they eat at the house, or either me and my mom will make them a special dinner and things like that. Mind you, his 1 month of being gone, his 1 month anniversary of him not no longer being here was on my great grandmother's birthday. So, ooh. So after my great grandpa passed away, they couldn't handle paying for the stuff anymore. And it's crazy the way that I found out he passed away. I found out I found out through my cousin that they were lying to my cousin, meaning my mom's sister's son, that he passed away. They were saying they didn't know and all that when they knew the whole time. Um, so that was a hard night for me when I found out. I just wanted to give up and say freak anything, but I had to stay strong for my child. I had no choice but to stay strong. I'm not only staying strong for myself, I had to stay strong for my great grandmother. So, for my great grandmother, I hold my tears back. I cry. I feel bad. Ooh. I feel bad for her. But then just like, you're like in Delaware. If I want to do something, I will do it. But I'm not that type of person who's going to sit here and do something. You feel what I'm saying? The daughter's grimy. She was money hungry. She had got a house in my great grandparents' name in Ohio. He passed away. I guess she couldn't afford it. Um, and I feel as though she didn't tell me because she know I was going to ask for an autopsy. She knew what I was going to ask for. So then they were fast to bury him and all of that. He's a veteran. He could have been buried in Delaware with his brother and all of that good stuff. But did that happen? No. But y'all, I I didn't like at the beginning of the school year. I was doing school. Then like after everything went downhill, I just gave up on school. Like I just gave up on school. I'm in 11th grade. I just said fuck school when all that bull crap went down because I was going through stress. My I wasn't physically, I wasn't mentally prepared. Like I haven't been to school since the beginning of the school year. Haven't been on virtual. Haven't been on any of that. So I do think I'm gonna go back to school, y'all, when the next school year comes, and I think I'm gonna go to State Sarah Power so I can still graduate next year. Um, after my great grandpa passed away, they brought my great grandma back to Delaware. That's weird. Listen, I feel as though if yo, I think I'm pregnant because my stomach is hard. I wish I could show y'all my stomach, but y'all not gonna be able to see what I'm talking about. It's like hard. Um, yeah. So my great grandma's back in Delaware. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Get a feel of that thumbs up. Tomorrow I'm at later on today. I might be dropping a finished house tour. Peace.